Hello, everyone. I'm Chester44, also known as Fly, and welcome to this Let's Play of Pillars of Eternity 2: Deadfire. Last episode, we made our way over to the Gullet, which is, not a very pleasant place, honestly. It's basically the slums, where the lowest class, the working class, is left to effectively starve. We spoke with, the elder who is basically in charge here, who told us things are so bad and we need to find another source of food, of which there aren't really many options. Wherever it is. Yeah. The options are basically speaking to the ones in the palace. Maybe it'll do something. Speaking to the children of the Dawnstars. Or finding something from, yeah, the other options are Mad Morena or the Undercroft, which is basically the pirates. Either way, for now, we've got the tavern here. Let's take a look at the hole. See how much of a hole this really is. There's a freaking ogre in here.
It's nice. Far as holes in the ground go, I reckon.
Shh! Have you lost your wits?
Good timing.
Give it to me.
Hot wind, redolent of vomit and mold, wafts from the hole. Alright, let's talk with the bartender. An Orlin covered toe to ear tip in sable fur leans against the bar counting change. She gives you a wide, easy smile when she notices your approach, then slaps the coins into her pocket with a wink.
Hey, fresh face. Welcome to the hole. Just got 2 rules, yeah? Keep your hands to yourself, and don't fall in. Need something?
I'm looking for a way into Delver's Row.
No doubt you'd fit right in. But getting there? That's dangerous business, fresh face. But it ain't none of my business, I suppose. If you're dead set on dying, you'll find Delver's Row in the Narrows. Those twisty alleys carved into the mountain on the west side of the gullet.
Yeah, we noticed.
You've got to make your own way from there. Dario will skin me if I say any more.
Well, nobody knows if Ferna knows, except that she's loyal to the Gullet.
Folks on the bottom gotta work together to get out from under those on top. I hear you, fresh face.
She favors you with a wink and a buck-toothed grin.
I'll tell you how to get there without getting yourself dead first. Take a right the first chance you get. Then keep going forward until you see a merchant stall. Look close. There's a secret hallway behind a curtain there. That's your entrance.
Right, and then continually forward. Got it.
I'm sure I don't need to tell you this, but all the same, you'd best watch yourself in Delver's Row. The crooks there will kill you just as soon as cheat you out of everything you own. If Dario doesn't gut you first.
And who's Dario?
You stick around the gullet long enough, you might find out.
Alright. So what's the story with this place?
The hole's been here so long as there's been a gullet. Though it ain't always been mine. What's the neighborhood without a place to get pissed drunk and lose your pants?
And how'd you end up here?
Well, it's a bit of a story. See, Berta found me face down in a pile of rot ghasts in the old city and asked if I was looking for work.
That's simple enough. Okay,
Of
I had
course.
other questions. I'd
What
like
you
to buy
need?
something. Like to
I've
rent a
got
room.
Just the thing for you, fresh face. Just the thing. Do you prefer spider free or spider full?
Stowaway stay is free. Forger's Fancy gives bonuses to stealth, streetwise, and sleight of hand. As for the merchant, yeah, there's various things to buy. I don't think there's anything else. Recruit adventurers, crew members, retrain the character, and party management. I don't think... Well, no, I do have Roparu clothing to sell. I think that's basically everything I got there. Oh, that's how it's... there we go. Thank you very much. Now let's keep looking around. Seduzzo. Hello. Can I... There we go. This Rawatayan sits ramrod straight. On the table near her are half-empty liquor bottles and a small porcelain cup. Both smell of anise. She looks like she's trying to blend in, but her unnatural stillness and her bright, spotless attire make her stand out like a reef fish against the rocks. Her eyes find yours.
Farami,
I am here, Seduzo Nui.
do we expect any foreign merchants today?
Sedutso keeps her eyes on you even as she speaks to the soldier. There is only a brief pause.
We do not, Seduzo Nui.
The captain shifts uncomfortably.
Then state your business quickly. I want to avoid another surprise.
She glances around quickly as if she expects someone to jump out of another corner of the tavern. What's your business in Nekataka?
Nearly done, I hope. I sold a consignment of iron and cultural coral, and will return to Rauatai with vorals, merkberries, and Andra stars.
She shifts in her chair, tugging at her conspicuously clean and bright clothes.
Are you writing that down?
She raises an eyebrow at Seraphin.
Nay, lass. We're merely moved to a momentary bout of verse by the beauty on display before me.
He clears his throat and secretes the scrap of paper into a pouch. Let's hear it, Seraphin.
They're very bawdy rhymes, Cap. Not meant for prim and proper mercantile types.
He rubs the back of his head. She looks at Seraphin as though he were a particularly talkative rodent. She turns back to you.
Anyway, that's what brought me here.
She fidgets with her cup. I thought Rauataians odd that you take your business to the slums. Unless they're trading illegally. She sets her glass down with a loud clatter.
The Royal Deadfire Company would frown on business in this district. But there's no harm if they don't know. What is
I
your
see.
business with me? Nearly done.
You seem nervous. Does the Royal
I sold a
Deadfire
consignment
Company
of
know you're
iron
trading here?
and Cultural.
Okay, same thing, and I thought Rauataians operated out of the Brass Citadel. Most do. You seem nervous.
What is your business?
Okay, so she doesn't really have anything else to say about us. We may end up having to deal with her later, but for now, there appears to be nothing. So we got the upper floor over there. And we got where the kitchen likely is back over here. May as well take a look.
I'm
we're-
starting
oh.
to miss the gruel and gilded veil.
A worried pig. Onyx. Let's see. Bonus to perception, and your party receives enhanced defenses against attacks that apply a disease. Gotcha. Meats of unidentifiable origin are strewn across the counter. And who is this Berta?
Why do you bother me, little Kith?
Hey, I'm not little.
You're all little to me.
She squints, her broad, sloping brow wrinkling in consternation.
Little and squishy.
Noted. Do you enjoy working here?
No.
She hawks a fat gobbet of spit. It lands beside the food she's preparing and splatters.
The gullet reeks of illness. The beds are too small. An imp tried to nest in my hair. And Firna, the tavern keeper, refuses to give me more than 1 day off a month. How am I supposed to hunt when I am chained to this stove?
She scrunches her face into a grimace.
Maybe I'll become a pirate. Get myself a bird and an eye patch.
Well, you could join my crew.
How do you mean?
Well, we've need of a cook, and I admire your, work.
I don't work for free.
Let's see. Will this satisfy you? She examines her coins for a moment. They look tiny in her giant hands, almost like a child's plaything. She shrugs.
This will do. For now.
She pats her meat tenderizer thoughtfully and gives you a small nod. And I guess now we have Berta here. A helmsman and a cook. Oh, and Arena is now fully healed. I can put Arena back on here, and you... what are you again? Cook and Cannoneer, so you will be a Cannoneer, and Berta, you can just be a resting crewmate. That'll be fine. That'll work for now. If we have need of more, we will have more. But hey, that works. Alright, anything else back here? Persa. Ah, yes.
In and out. No complications.
An armored man stands by the far wall, observing a more lightly clothed woman as she busies herself with a handful of wires. The room falls silent, and you find yourself the center of attention.
We've no intent to disturb you. Please carry on.
Bayer? I don't know this one.
She nods toward you.
We ask not to be disturbed. What are you doing here?
He grabs his weapon and studies you closely. Persa? Zilly mentioned you might know something about a Valera plan.
Damn it, Persa! Part of our deal was that you keep your mouth shut.
Zilly is family. I told him so he wouldn't try to get involved or stand in our way.
Let's see. You can intimidate, bluff, or bluff and lie. I know you're after the Adra. Your partner squealed, the jig is up. The pair exchange quizzical looks. Bear recovers first and shakes his head.
I've had enough of this clown. Get out of the way, Persa.
He rolls up his sleeves and advances. Bear hefts his weapon to square off with you while Persa scrambles for cover. Oh, they're hostile. This is gonna be a little trickier than I thought. You, let's see. Any good spells? You have Fireball. That sounds like a good idea. How about you cast that there?
After him.
That's not very helpful. Sorry, Fred.
Please do what you can here. I know you're trying to do... That's really not the best thing to do. I mean, it's something at least. But, let's try something else. Fan of Flames. Actually, yes. Move back a little more. That'll do. Some extra fire will help. Come on, do what you can here. Ow. Yeah, a little bit of health helps. I've almost got... Okay, Burglar is down, Priest is down. Still got Cut First Bear and the Spell Right, but we are getting them a little bit. Okay, Spell Right's down. Oh, great. Injuries and rest. Well, we've been knocked out. We'll take care of that soon, but we've only got Bear left.
How may I help?
There we go. That could have gone a little better, but we did at least take him out.
Sure.
Vault schematics. This is a crudely drawn map of the vault underneath the Bardato estate. In spite of the rough schematic, notes, timetables, and arrows detail the patrol routes of guards with startling precision. Oh boy.
Indeed. Aye?
Hello, Persa.
You killed him. Let me go, and I won't say a word about what happened here.
Persa's voice quavers fearfully, and she's rooted to the spot as if paralyzed.
The Bardato sent you, right? No need to kill me over a family tiff, eh?
Huh. We can do Streetwise, we can do Resolve and Bluff, or Intimidate. Relax. What's your part in the Bardato job? You're clearly not muscle.
I just check for traps. Belder and her crew are the vault crackers, not my line of work. This job? I'm out. It never happened.
She slaps her palms in a dismissive fashion and holds them out to you.
Belder's plan was for everyone to converge on the Bardato vault. You won't find me anywhere near the Bardato fortune. Can we agree that that's worth sparing my life?
Yeah, go on, get out of here.
I think that would be best as well. Consider me gone.
Okay, so that's what's going on with the Bardatos. Great. I'm on the lookout for Zili Villa. Yeah, I've already done that one. Okay. Well, we're gonna need to get a rest here, which, fortunately, we should be able to. We'll just take a look upstairs first, and then we'll come back and take a rest. I mean... lower healing received, not fun. That could have gone a lot better, I'm sure. See what else we got here. Can loot something here. Anything of note in this room? Auron. Who are you? There's quite a few guards. I'm gonna drop a save here first. Also, I just realized we did kind of get a level up, so I may as well do that. Laniara, you're up first. I guess mechanics isn't a bad thing to keep working up with you. And I do want to get diplomacy higher. As for skills, let's see. Already got the mule kick up. Penetrating strike costs discipline. Additional engagement. Actually, probably not the worst idea. Unarmed attacks, additional weapon set. I don't care about that. Actually, Into the Fray doesn't sound like the worst idea, because I can just run in. No, it pulls someone. Yeah, I'm not sure I care about that as much, so... let's go with the additional engagement. I think that's fine for me. Yeah, awareness is perception, and graze is converted to hits, as well as concentration. Yeah, I don't care about those as much. So we'll go with that. As for the others, let's see here. Adair, you're next. We'll bust your athletics and get your survival higher. Actually, let's buff your streetwise a bit. And you know what? I'll give you penetrating strike. No, you can also take the extra thing there. Alright. Jyoti! You get a buff. You will take religion. You're a religion person. And alchemy sounds like a decent idea. We'll go with that. As for the other spell you're gonna take, let's see. You've got plenty of healing ones. Let's see. Fortitude, reflex, will, concentration. Releasing a healing effect when they are near death. That actually doesn't sound like the worst idea. Yeah, we'll go with that. And as for Alof, you can take Arcana, and Metaphysics sounds like a good idea. As for the spell we're going to give you, always having Minaletta's Bounding Missile regardless does actually sound like a good idea. I should have used that before. That would have been actually pretty darn good. So I'm going to give you that. And you, Seraphin, you don't have a level yet. You're 1 point off! Wow! Okay, let me drop that save again, and then we'll talk to these guys. Alright, who the hell are you? A dwarf sits before a generous and curious spread. Steamed mussels arranged in concentric circles, rounds of flatbread stacked in a neat tower, and melons sliced in even triangles. Yet his attention is focused on the 4 cups in the bottle in front of him. He has the cups organized in an almost perfect square around the bottle, but as you look on, he leans down to adjust one. The others with him wait quietly and observe the ritual. Let's wait. Holding his breath, he takes the bottle and measures an equal serving of wine into the cups, making 3 or 4 passes over each. His companions look on with practiced patience.
Don't see why you'd spend all that time arranging your food if you aren't making it look like a funny face.
At last, the bottle is empty, and he places it in the exact center of the square. He picks it up and puts it down in the same spot twice more before he's satisfied.
Cheers.
They all take their cups and drink deeply. At last, the leader turns to you.
What do you require?
What brought you to the Deadfire?
We had a contract with the Valian Trading Company to defend one of their most valuable properties.
He glows with pride.
If you're looking for work, I hardly recommend them. They pay well, and they pay on time.
He raises his cup, and his companions do likewise. Seraphin leans nearer you, grinning.
Consistency in the shipping lanes. Good for types mercantile, but better for types piratical.
Yeah, I can see why.
Did you say something?
Just admiring your spread, my lad. Nothing better after a meal than a ripe pair of melons.
I have a feeling he's not talking about the fruit. Alright, farewell. Very specific kind of person, but let's move on. We've got a room here to look at. With nothing of note. And how about this one? I can pick the lock.
Got it. Leave it.
There's the level up. And a Forsaken Cat. Alright, Seraphin, let's give you your level. I think a boost to sleight of hand doesn't sound like the worst idea. And Streetwise ain't a bad idea either, in my opinion. As for what you're gonna take, first boost for Cypher. So you have Soul Whip, causes Cypher's weapons to generate a field of parasitic energy that lashes out at the target, increasing damage inflicted and generating focus. Upgraded to Biting Whip, bites deeper, granting a greater bonus of 2 damage, or enhances the draining power, regenerating focus more quickly. Let's see. Yeah, you've got 2 weapon styles, so that's fine. Penetration of Cypher spells. Duration of afflictions. Additional weapon set. Wild Mind, a Cypher who developed their powers without formal training, never learning to properly focus their energy. The Wild Mind is capable of violent surges of fantastic power that manifest in unpredictable ways. Okay. So, you have Tenuous Grasp and Eye Strike, you've got Recall Agony and Mind Blades, and you've got Soul Ignition. Invokes a Retaliatory Strike, stunning an enemy whenever they target the Cypher's will defense. That's an interesting idea. Increasing penetration, gain concentration, reflex defense, fortitude defense. Forcing attackers to experience a portion of all damage the ally suffers. That does sound useful. Flanked for the duration. Interesting idea. Causing its soul to emit a shockwave. Leaves nearby enemies... Okay. Oh! Bounces energy harmlessly off an allied target and onto the closest nearby enemy, causing fierce and violently pushing them backward. Okay, that's an interesting idea. Releasing an electrical burst around them, enemies standing in the area around the target take shock damage. Interesting. So, Cyphers are mainly a support class, it seems. There is a charm option. Charming them for the duration. Dominated by the Cypher. It might not be a bad idea to have these, so I'll give him Whisper of Treason. I'll go for the charm one for the domination at a later point. Oh yes, and we have... Due to the Six Toes Cat. Extra health restored per kill. And your party is less likely to be hit by attacks. That actually sounds pretty useful. Currently, we've got insight and metaphysics, which we can keep, and a bonus to will. And you... Actually, yeah, that's also a good thing. We'll keep them as they are. Anything else around here? Well, we can head up to the balcony. May as well. Anything of note up here? A hungry dog! Deuce. You have extra constitution, and party members regain health when they kill an enemy. Not bad. That seems to be everything in the whole. Okay, fair enough. I think we can go back down. You, I think... Yeah, it's lower healing received, but I think you'll make do for now. We'll get a heal at some point in the future, but I think this will do. I think I'm gonna go ahead and end this episode here. Next episode, tell you what, I think we can see if we can make our way over to whatever it's called. To the black market. Let's just run over there so that we're there. Also, it is daytime now, but I can't really do anything yet. Oh, what is happening? A man saunters over to you with a jagged smile. He's got a long, crooked star on his forearm, and he's rolled his sleeve up to flaunt it.
You must be new. Lucky for you, we have a special rate for newcomers. A bag of coppers in exchange for your life.
He brandishes a knife. One of his companions grins widely enough to show you all of his missing teeth. But the way they're all gathered around you, leaving their own backs exposed, tells you they haven't been here long either. Oh, you're newer than I am. Which means you're poaching on someone else's territory.
Told you.
One of the others punches the leader's shoulder. The thugs look at one another and exchange a few panicked whispers.
It seems we've made a mistake. Forgive and forget, no?
They hurry off and disappear back into the crowd. Hey, that worked! Alright. As I said, we're gonna head right over to here, and then I'm gonna end the episode. I don't think there's anything else I have, unless these two have something to say. It's very clearly day now. It's 10 in the morning. Why are there still crickets? Well, anyway. I'm gonna go ahead and end this episode here. Next episode, we'll make our way through the Narrows and see if we can find the black market. Till then, I am Chester44, also known as Fly. That is Laniara, Adair, Joti, Aloth, and Seraphin. This has been a Let's Play of Pillars of Eternity 2, Deadfire, and I shall see you all next time.